good morning, everyone, and welcome to the news. I hope everyone is having a great Friday morning so far. And if you aren't, what's your excuse?
What's your excuse?
I don't know. Before we do that, let's get on to the weather. As expected, I'm sure our weather is just crappy. What do we got?
Oh, we got 80, and it feels 150 outside.
Doesn't feel that bad yet.
Are you kidding me?
Today's supposed to be 95.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting.
It's gonna rain.
Oh, we're getting rain today? Are you sure?
We're gonna get a snow.
I wish we did. We need rain.
Yes.
We need rain. We need rain just to kind of cool off the roads.
Yes.
Because it has been.
But it's super hot. Super hot. 67. Sunny. So
Sony works too.
Sunny.
In Tennessee, no, that's Illinois.
Central
Tennessee,
Illinois.
We're looking at 72, the high 85, 80% chance of rain.
Nice.
Currently 77, going to 91. North Carolina. What was it? Kentucky has flooding. 82 and humid. In Arkansas, yeah, you guys are getting some heat. Orlando's 83.
Yeah.
Already going to be another hot one. Yeah. And that was 83 from like yesterday at 2 a.m. till now. That's as cool as it ever got.
That's right.
Hey,
what's up?
It's the fluke of. Yes, it is. Beautiful 72 and overcast.
Yeah.
After rain last night, Northwest Arkansas. Been like 100 all week. Yeah, I heard you guys had some record-breaking temperatures.
Aaron.
Yeah. What's up, Aaron?
I find somebody they want to do a jet ski install, so
you
I refer to him.
Oh, you're mean. 112 today, and I'm just going to start crying now. Hey man,
I'm sorry, Tim.
You
should cry.
I would. Yeah. Good morning. How's everyone doing this morning? So we put together a wonderful news show for you. We hope you guys enjoy it as always. Vermont is 73. God, dude, you guys got the best weather. Meshman is tomorrow. Yeah, so news at 11. Yes. Meshman is tomorrow. All right, let's dig deep into this. By all means, please let us know what you think about the stories in the comments.
That's right.
And good comments we will share. This story is brought to us by our good friends. Good friends at Best Buy. That's right. Best Buy is set back and decided to rethink their cost of how much money they're going to be making this year.
Yeah.
And they're down. They say sales are going to be down about 3% over what they had expected them to be, but sales are still up over what a normal pre-COVID year would have looked like. So they're still doing good things. They also just opened up their first new store, which is what they're showing here, which is like their smaller, more compact little outlet store.
Yeah.
So the way that they describe it as an Apple Store-esque type thing. So if any of you guys see that, basically what they have is a bunch of stuff sitting around on tables. You walk up, you scan what you'd like, and a sales staff, basically a clerk, runs to the back and gets it for you, so they don't have inventory out on the floor, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense from some of the horror stories we get from Best Buy people where random dudes just run in and steal shit and walk out the door and no one stops them because, they're advised not to. Personally, I think I'd have a few quarterbacks or football players standing at the door and just tackle them. Just full on, like have the helmets, the pads, the whole thing. Just be like, go for it, sucker. Big 350-pound guy, just bam.
I'm gonna share my experience recently to Best Buy. It sucks, man. Because you go there and everybody's just standing there. Like nobody cares. I'm sorry, but like you go there and it's like you start looking and nobody comes out and say, hey, can I help you with something? Hey, do this, until you go and ask for something. It's like, what's the customer service? But I'm excited. It's going to be close to us, North Carolina.
Yeah, it is in North Carolina. one of the things to note here is that there is no car audio on display in this at all. So there is, if you Best Buy, the online store with stores for no reason. And you're not wrong. The idea behind this is that yes, it's like Amazoning in person. So instead of flicking to the next thing, you just kind of like scoot over to the next one. You have limited amount of product to choose from. It's all the highest.
Yeah.
All the stuff that's basically what they're doing is they're using their analytics from the internet to see what people are buying, and that is what they're putting in this store.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, it's a good idea.
They're gonna have a home audio.
Very little.
Yep.
It's a small store.
Yep.
I mean, they've tried the small store thing before.
Small store, we have 5,000 square feet.
It's still small for them. I mean, the store we have here, we don't need. It's way too big.
Oh, it's way
too big. I mean,
I like it. I enter and it's like, oh my God, so much stuff.
Yeah,
here.
we just need to rent out the install bay.
Yes. But yeah, hey.
So if you're in North Carolina, go check it out. Otherwise, yeah. And moving along to the reason why sales are going to start to slip and whatnot is tariffs are not working.
They're not
Consumer technology, basically the CTA says, no, they didn't work at all. It was a bad idea. It didn't do anything. However, it did make $40 billion in revenue for the government. So couldn't have been all bad. I mean, I believe that's probably, and there again, I'm not a Politico, but when you get $40 billion and also you're giving away a bunch of free money, I think I know where the free money came from. Again, I don't follow this, so that's 100% speculation. I don't know. But regardless of that, basically the idea behind the tariffs were that they were going to force American companies to start building things in America. And really all it did was force American companies to move to other countries that still had cheap labor. So Korea did really well. Yep. Vietnam did really well. Was it Philippines did really well. So basically everybody but the U.S. did well in this because we just moved offshore. Now
Taiwan.
Taiwan did really well. Now one company was asked, hey, how come you stayed in China? And they were like, well, for one, our plant is in China. This is one of those weird companies that is actually a Chinese company that sells here in the U.S. And they were like, well, it was, we're the manufacturer. We build our facility is here. So yes, we could have moved our whole facility to another country. However, then we would have had higher labor costs. So basically they did a cost analysis between what the tariffs cost and what it would have cost to build somewhere else, because they would have had to relocate their whole factory. And they were like, yeah, we'll just stay and pay the tariffs. Basically, if you want to know more about this story and stories like it, because, hey, that's what we want to do. You can head over to CE Outlook.
Ooh, you're on point.
Links are in the description, and you can read and assess and go off to the even bigger story that this story was kept from, because we're like third person deep in on the rehash of this story. Yes. Hey, if you're for them, great. If you're not for them, really doesn't matter, because this is a car audio news show. But thank you, CE Outlook, for providing us with news. And of course, links are in the description. Moving on to the next story. This one kind of comes in as a stupid people doing stupid stuff.
As always.
I mean, that's BMW still pushing for subscription feature prices. How many of you would buy a car, and an expensive car at that? Because we're talking, these are not cheap cars. These are all the European expensive cars. At least they are here in the U.S. Would you pay $70,000 for a BMW and then still have to pay $100 a month extra on top of the $900 a month car payment so that you could have a feature such as seat heaters, steering wheel heaters? So right now in Europe, they're paying $13 a month to have the steering wheel heater activated.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just
all about like the CarPlay, right? Remember that when they say, the cars are not gonna have CarPlay. If you want CarPlay, you have to pay a monthly subscription for this.
Yeah.
And
So Toyota was one of the companies that decided to try this.
Yeah.
And Toyota was like, nope, backlash was too high. They immediately pulled it. So yes, Tesla is one of those other ones. Like GM is going to start doing it with the GM Ride, so the hands-free riding stuff. I think they're just charging for that mainly so that they can have the lawyers on retention.
All you guys, they actually buy brand new cars. When you go into the dealership, this has been discussed. Like, okay, this is the car, but if you want an additional feature, you can pay monthly for this. That they actually tell you all this stuff, or by the end of the sale, they say, oh, by the way, if you want something like this, you can actually pay monthly.
Yeah, and William, you bring up an interesting point. Was that not OnStar at one time? But OnStar was a telematics service that, like, your car still functioned. It didn't hamper anything. So, like, seat heaters, because you didn't have OnStar, work still, you know? So, yeah, OnStar was a concierge service for help. So, I mean, but that was an added value. And also they were using that, like, if you bought a car, you got 6 months free OnStar. So it was something that, they added into it.
One of the things is, like, BMW says the remote start.
I was thinking the same thing.
What?
It's all a good idea for us to hack. Like seat heaters. Like, I get they're all going to be data controlled somehow, but somewhere there has to be 2 wires that turn on the seat
100%. Like remote start. How can you tell me that I'm going to pay $70,000 for a car and you're not going to give me a remote start?
No, you're going to have to pay an extra $15 a month. Now,
I'm not paying nothing.
Well, okay. So, I mean, as far as I could see, like my car comes with remote start that you can do through the phone and all that crap, which I never use.
Yeah.
But if it, like I could see where it's like, they're again, like OnStar, it's like, hey, $10 a month, we'll give you all this telematics stuff. But there's a lot of value in it. But to me, it's just
like, for example, like driving recording from the dash cam.
So that's DVR.
Tesla is doing that from the
but you got to pay extra for it, I'm assuming. I don't know.
They have to pay extra.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh my God, man.
Yeah. So there is a reason behind why they're doing this.
Just rent me a car.
Just think we had free radio since the 30s. People pay for radio now, and there you go.
Yeah.
Want to do it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true. Hey, and there again, it's a matter of slowly changing the American thought process, or the world's thought process for that matter. Okay, so the reason behind doing this is described in the story that people are keeping cars longer, which means, if you're keeping your car for 8, 9, 10 years, well, they need a way to continue to get revenue from you for said car.
Okay, so funny that you mentioned, it's like,
not that they give you a warranty that'll cover any of it. But
you pay $300 for Apple CarPlay for 20 years. $300. Are you keeping your car for?
No, I don't.
Years?
I don't. The car isn't going to last 20 years.
Maybe, but whatever. The other thing is, like, say, we keep this because we're trying to get stronger. I think they trying to get richer.
My way out of the door. Yeah, stronger. How strong do we want to get?
How?
I can't win stoplight races with stop-start. No, you can't. You got to turn that little button off. I think I pay monthly to have that turned off.
I got my screwdriver.
Like, hey, can I pay to have stop-start turned off? To me, that would be way cooler, because stop-start sucks. That's a good question. I wonder if you rent a BMW, do the rental places offer these as add-ons? I mean, I don't know, but if I'm in North America and it's like I go to rent a car and they're like, hey, by the way, our car has seat heaters, but it's an additional $4.
That's an interesting
like, are you kidding me?
Like a rental car, I can see that, because you actually paying for features that you want for, I don't know, for a weekend. So, hey, you want heat seaters, you want this, you want that, you got to pay extra. Okay, cool. But buying a car?
Well, I mean, that is not wrong. This idea is just going to become normal. I think this idea is already normal.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
this is
this device here is nickel and diming the shit out of me. is the easiest way to put it, because I mean, when you think about it, it's like, okay, so you got $10 for a gym membership. There's 3 gym memberships that I've been paying for gym membership. Not mine. I canceled mine, but I've been paying for one for somebody in my household for 2 years, and they have not used it. I'm like, go cancel it. But, you know, between Netflix, Hulu, HBO, and the 10 other, you know, everyone is vying for our $15 a month. You know, started at 10, now it's 15.
Yeah.
It's going up to 20. But everyone is vying for that. It's like trying to find that $10 to $19 a month fee. Repetitively is wonderful. They're just trying to get it. They're nickel and dime us to death. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Remember the movie with Justin Timberlake? Did they have time right here?
Own the car or not? Exactly, right.
Did they have a time right here?
Yeah.
And you know, like you get out of time. It's like you
well,
have a prize.
I think the other thing too is it's like if I've paid for the car, all that stuff should be turned on. I mean, it's my car.
That's my point. You pay 80 grand for a car.
You know,
I should get all the features, you know?
I don't think they want to get sued. That's really what it comes down to. I don't know how that's going to work on.
No.
But I'm with you. I know they could do it because they have all kinds of crazy mad things.
Anyways, we're not going to win in this one.
No, we're not. We're not. But hey, you know, 12-volt talk. Speaking of cool things in 12-volt, DB drag final date set. Yeah. If you live in Kentucky and you like loud ass vehicles, well, on October 1st and 2nd, man, you can go see some of the best.
I wonder if your mail is gonna be there.
I don't know. We'll have to ask him.
I mean,
we'll see him next month.
DB.
I mean, it sucks if he is because he's literally going to get back from Knowledge Fest, and then the next weekend
it's in Kentucky.
Yeah. Which I think they're under severe flooding right now. So let's hope the rain subside. Winnie the Pooh.
They're gonna use the subwoofers to push the water out.
God, you did go there. That's so bad. But anyways, so if you're interested in the DB finals, that's ought to be interesting for sure.
First and second.
I this is one of those things where it's like, man, you know, this would be fun to go to for one day. Just like Saturday, chill out. I don't care who wins. I just want to watch these guys beat it down. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah,
but
it's been a long time we don't go to this.
Well, you hate them.
I don't hate him. I actually find him more interesting because you actually hear like, done. I don't know.
If you like loud cars and vape. Hey, and don't forget basketball shorts. Lots of basketball shorts.
What happened with basketball shorts, man?
They love basketball shorts.
So
I'm just saying, man. I mean, lots of basketball shorts. Into new product news and things that I don't know if we needed it or not, but they're here. Leading retailer enters custom sub boxes.
Yeah.
Custom boxes now manufacturing custom and vehicle specific enclosures for car, trucks, AVs, boats, vehicles, amp racks, and more. So this is one of those things that I wish them all the luck in the world. I'm going to tell, Paul will probably be calling them to order something at some point because we order boxes from everywhere.
Yeah.
However, getting into the custom box game is a full-time job, man, and really promoting it. We know a couple of the guys that do this, and they have whole teams of people along with whole fleets of CNCs that are kicking these things out. MTI Acoustics has guys that's all they do from moment the store opens to the moment the store closes. It's just, build boxes. For those of you guys that don't follow Joe Fox of Fox Acoustics, the struggle is real. His manufacturing facility for boxes is just insane. It has been pulverized, 3 times now? And this guy is better than a Timex watch. He takes a licking and keeps on ticking. But it is a lot of work to do this. And and we had a new startup that was at SEMA last year that we haven't seen anything from. And they had some really nice products. Yeah. But, when you start getting orders for 50, 60, 100 boxes a month, 200 boxes a month, it really, the gas pedal's got to go to the floor to keep up. These boxes look interesting. They are making some niche boxes that not everyone else is doing. So, and they're reasonably priced, which to me sounds like disaster. Only because,
I think the more that we have, the more we can actually decide which one is better for us.
Yeah.
You try, you don't like it, okay, find the other one. Yeah.
Here we go.
That's cool.
Tim chiming in says, I visited the site yesterday. They have a few details as to what models their boxes fit and no volume specs. And there again, it is a new company.
So they say that all the boxes are tuned from 30 to 34 hertz.
Yes.
Most of the prefab boxes, they're not tuned like that.
Which is weird, because that one time we tested, like years ago, when we tested like just every prefab box we had on the floor, and all of them were tuned between 30 and 32 hertz. So we were bored one day. This was, many years ago.
And like Dean said, this is new. So
I hate building boxes. I'm not a carpenter.
Sounds like Dean's.
Yeah. No, I built boxes for years, and I hated it because I just know how much of a pain in the butt it was to make enough boxes. I mean, you just got to breathe wood all day long. But anyways, regardless of that, we wish them the best of luck. They look like pretty nice product. Anxious to see what comes of it. I guess in 6 months, if they're still banging out boxes, then it'll be a success. Only time will tell. Yeah. And then, of course, new product news, because hey. It's all about the new product. Audio Control ships new Bluetooth. What did I say?
I don't know.
Audio Control ships new Bluetooth controller.
Yep.
This is a product that we've been playing with now for a long time. It's finally out. It is a Bluetooth controller. It is reasonably small. Actually, it looks, it scales really well in the picture. It's a 6-channel, 4-volt output. Each set of channels is selectable. This can be for marine use. This could be for ATV use. This could be for a custom car where you just want to hide a controller. It's Bluetooth as well as aux input. We'll be doing a full review of it here shortly because, of course, we got ours. It's hanging on the shelf right over here.
Yeah, IPX6 rating.
Yep. So you can dunk it in a bucket of water.
24-bit Bluetooth 5.0 audio. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it'll be really nice. Suggested retail price for those of you that are curious is $199.
Yeah, and the model number is ACX-BT3.
And let's see what Chris Vera has to say here. And getting high quality wood is stupid hard. No pun intended. That's okay, man. 4 volts nice, probably replace the need for a deck, and that's kind of the
classic
idea.
Cars or
and the nice thing is a 6-channel preamp output that is selectable. So in a boat you can use it as zone control. In a car you can use it as front rear sub. In an ATV you can use it as level control, which is, I'm told, kind of important when you have a pair of cans behind your head. It's nice to have the ability to turn them up and down. Because sometimes you feel like a nut and sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Almond Joys have
That's what I want to do in my boat.
But my ones don't.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a small one right there. Sebastian, actually.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. That, my friends, is the news. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. Yeah. Because tomorrow we have a special guest. And that is the Mesh Man himself, Mr. John Brettel, is going to come in at 6:30. So we're going to have a half hour from 6 to 6:30. We'll have our normal show. We'll answer some questions, have a good time. And then at 6:30, we'll bring him in. And we'll talk about lasers and stuff along those lines. We got a ton of pictures to dig through. One of the reasons I want to have John on the show is because he is a laser for hire. So he builds stuff as well as he will build stuff for you. A lot of you guys, they'll see us do something. They're like, hey man, can you sell that to me? And we're like, no, we just don't have the time. This is a guy you ask because he will sell that to you. So he can do fun stuff like that. I wanted to get him on, and so he's going to be on. That's it. That's all we got. And also, since we're hold on, let me do this. August is filling up. We still have one company we need to reach out to, but just so that you guys are on the same page, Saturday the 6th, we're gonna do Rich from RDV.
Yep.
We're gonna talk about adding wireless CarPlay or YouTube or fun stuff like that to your vehicle. He's going to come on Saturday the 6th. It's going to be a half hour. He's going to do the 6:30 to 7 or 6:30 to 7. And then on that Monday, the 8th, we're going to have Chris from Electromedia, Chris McNulty from Electromedia on to talk about the new Electromedia DSP amplifiers that are coming out. Then that same week, the 10th, we're going to have Seth from JVC Kenwood on talking about all the new JVC Kenwood products. The 13th, we have no one as of right now, so it'll just be a normal Q&A show. But on the 15th, that Monday, we're going to have Nick Wingate from Orca on. A lot of you guys know who he is. We're going to talk about amplifiers, amplifier technology, just amps. I feel that's something that a lot of people kind of get lost now because we just talk about DSP and stuff. But to get back to talk about amps, they have the new amplifier that we've been playing with, the 4/30, which is really awesome. This guy right here, yeah. So we're going to talk about amplifier stuff. And then on that Wednesday, the 17th, we're going to have Brian Schmidt from Mobile Solutions on to talk about Master Tech Expo. So we're going to let a lot of the secrets out of the bag. That's on the 17th. The 20th, right now, there's no guests. Like I said, we have one more guest we're trying to get in before we end the month. How about having other installers on like Ada? This month, we're kind of full, but yes, that is plans to do. Yeah, actually, Ada's going to be on the show in either September or October. He's going to do a full Saturday show with me, so he will be on the show because we are doing a Disney experience, and we have to drive back here so I can work, and he's going to hang out for the day. And then Saturday, he and I are going to drive back, so the normal Saturday show will be live from the dashboard as we drive back to Orlando. But we'll let you know when that gets closer. That might be September. I don't remember what day it is. And then, so the 20th right now is open. The 22nd is open. But we'll be going the 25th, 6th, and 7th. We'll be at Knowledge Fest in Dallas. On the 25th, we'll be hanging out at Jay's Tint in Dallas in the afternoon. So if anybody's in Dallas and wants to stop by Jay's Tint and say hi to us and Oscar and Jay and all those guys will be there. And that's what we got scheduled so far for the month of August. We just wanted to try some different stuff, have a little bit of fun, get some guests on. Yes, we plan to have some installers and sales guys and stuff like that on, but this filled up quick doing this. So we'll start working on September halfway through August and see what we can get.
Yeah.
Dean looks like he has the 5-star logo tattooed on his arm. No tattoos. I don't do tattoos, man. Not my thing. And if I did, it would definitely not be a 5-star logo. I'll tell you that right now. Great. I work for 5-star. It's not my company. I'm not tattooing on my arm. All right, guys. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock, we got the show.
That's right.
We hope you enjoyed this as always. And just like before, if you want to learn more, go to the description. It's all there. You guys have a great rest of your day. Go forth, be merry, have fun. And we'll see you later next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.